A lot of this set is going to be focused on who can get stage control and keep the other person in recovery, because both of these characters have a really good edge guarding presence, really good stage guarding, and so winning that neutral is going to be key for both of these players.
Yeah, and I think one other element that Cam might have to account for is at least the PK Light or the PK Thunder. In terms of recovery, it's a way that he could harass him, but the Psy Magnet is a great way to possibly disrupt some of that item play. It's not necessarily going to eat the projectile, but the Windbox itself could mess with it. But already good use of shield and mobility coming out on the side of REM. But Cam just playing very patient and willing to play the range game with Lucas.
Yeah, a big thing is you're going to have to try to keep him from being able to pull that banana. Once Diddy has the banana in his hand, I think the matchup starts to favor the Diddy, as now you're going to take it. And this is what I was talking about in the last set with Dusk is, Lucas can just play with PK fires. Just hold that banana in your hands and then finally get a throw into a grab here. Take the stage control back and see what you can do. Try to keep in his face. Don't let him get the banana out, but now he has it again. That fair just barely missing out for REM, and he doesn't jump here. Great call on that, and he wants the down smash, but over the top is LightningCam.
Yeah, doing a good job of holding the stage right now and finding ways to just kind of harass REM little by little. It's a bit of a blow-for-blow scenario. I wonder if REM has any intention of at least aggressing outside of when they're falling off the platform or holding their ground. You can see right now REM very comfortable to just run back and forth between platforms and then poke after Cam aggresses a little bit, whether it's with a projectile or using a different connection.
That was beautiful, Dust. Did you see how he caught the banana, read exactly when REM was going to throw it at him, grabs it, turns it into a combo of his own, into the up smash for the kill, and LightningCam right here really getting a good read on REM, actually comes back right at him too with the PK Thunder 2 while he is in that animation. And LightningCam looking really good right now. He's got a little bit of a lead here, one stock, tries to come back aggressively, and the banana is in the way. Great setup from him, and he's putting a lot of percentage on REM here.
Yeah, doing a real good job of just keeping percentage up. Able to make it back. The jetpack does come back in time, and again, Cam is kind of playing a little bit with borrowed time right now at 150s. You have to be a little bit concerned with some of these options that Lucas has to close out a stock, but REM also gotta look for a way to end the stock as fast as possible.
Yeah, REM is just trying to find a way to get in here. He wants a down tilt. He wants, any kind of B move to try to get something going. He's got the banana in his hand. He's going to hold this, throw it off stage here, and look to try to read. I think he wanted to air dodge into a fair there, but coming back very quickly was Cam with those rockets. Now looking for the down tilt. Monkey flip with the kick on the end of it, trying to find the stock, see if he can take a 2-stock lead, but the up throw is going to get the stock there for REM, as now resetting a little bit is Cam here. He knows one banana toss will take a stock.
Still at 103, though. You don't want to try and push in too aggressively onto Cam because we saw how quickly they are able to convert using the banana into either a down tilt, into an up smash, or any of those build-a combos that Diddy does tend to have.
Yep.
REM has to be a little bit at least careful when you're choosing, do I want to PK fire? Do I want to do some other type of option to poke from range? Because Cam can cover that ground and make it back.
He can. He definitely can. But right now I think we're seeing REM use really good coverage tools here, using his up air. And that PK fire and Omni projectile, it will trade with every projectile, and then the second hit will always go off. So it's very good against the rockets here from Diddy. Is now trying to get the barrels back to the stage with the PK Thunder. Continuing to poke away at him. Great fair to trade with the monkey kick, just trying to knock on some percentage. Good downward nair into another one. Down tilts, trying to extend the combo, but great stuff from LightningCam there, shaking his way out of it, getting the up smash and getting the stock.
Doing a good job of calling out REM, looking for another aerial to try and punish and continue the string. Cam also is pretty aggressive with how they're recovering back in terms of using the up B to just get across the stage and clear space away from REM.
And I'm interested to see if REM's going to adapt to this. So, when he starts to try to get those nair chains going onto Cam, who's going to get it back to the stage right here, Cam's option has always been to jump out of that. And I wonder if REM's waiting to punish that right now, and if he will try to do it later in the set. But currently, he's going for a smash attack out of the nair chains. And I'm interested to see if he'll change that into an up air or something as we go along, and he needs to stock. Up throw is going to do it, and we're back to dead even. I like the adjustments I'm seeing for REM here, playing a lot more safe, keeping that banana, throwing it out, but Cam gets it back in his hands.
One other big thing that we've seen is REM has changed how they're approaching Cam, at least, where, yes, they're still dropping off the platform, but they're not falling forward as much when they're trying to approach Cam. They're shifting back and trying to duck under the platform as they're using the PK fire. But it doesn't seem like Cam has found a clean way to break the fortress of REM. Able to get some chip there with the banana and poking out from an aerial, but it isn't the combo closer or starter that they're definitely wanting.
No, it's not right here. Is again, REM's finally able to get out of there, and I think that you're talking exactly what's happened here, which is the adjustment that REM has made, which is he's not really approaching as much as he was earlier. This time he's going in, but he's like, hey, Cam, you're going to have to come at me. I know that you've got a little bit of a percent lead, but eventually you're going to have to come in to take this stock unless you just want to time it out, which we are getting kind of close to that, 1.5 minutes left. But this is so dead even, I don't think either of these players can afford to camp it out. And now a slight lead into REM, just taken away by the banana, and he's in a tough spot here back on the ledge.
But again, slightly diverting from what was that successful point earlier. Cam going for the down throw. The up air does not close out of stock yet. 123.
Drag down. Again, going for that smash attack, but we're talking about it. He has jumped out of it every time. He's not looked to jump and get the up air yet or anything like that. Monkey flip. Goes in for the grab this time. PK Thunders gets back to the stage, and the aggressive attack option coming back here from REM, but he's got less than 1 minute left. He's going to have to find the stock here. There we go, into the F-tilt. He's got the stage again, Ducks. He's going for the PK freeze, but the rocket's back towards the stage. The barrels get Cam back there. The F-tilt, though, catches him in a DI mix-up as he's trying to fade away, and REM steals game 1.
Good play coming out from REM to close that out, but need to clean up just a little bit to cleanly at least enact their game plan. We can see they're trying to play a very movement-heavy game plan using Snake Dash and other tools to try and close that ground as fast as they can against Cam. Yeah, we get it. The stage is a very high-pressure area, so breathe, take in your settings, understand where you are at least mentally, and enact from there. I don't know if the opening up of counter picks change how REM and Cam are going to at least approach the game.
To me right there, it looked like REM kind of didn't know what he was doing in the Diddy matchup at start. Like, he didn't have a good feel for LightningCam. And Cam had some great aggressive play. He had some great counter. He was coming back with super aggressive options off stage to try to mix REM up. And he was getting early percentage that was able to convert into early stocks. As we got into the game going on, we saw REM back off a lot more. He stopped trying to contest Diddy in the air. He stopped trying to really try to get up in his face and continue those combo strings to get things going. And he started to rely on that PK fire to set up damage. He started to wait and react to what LightningCam was doing. And then as we got into that third stock, we saw REM go, all right, I'm going to switch it right back. As you start to adapt to me playing a little more passive, as you start to adapt to me playing with a little bit more zone, here I'm going to come back at you, going to catch you with some fairs early, going to catch you with some down tilts, get you some drag down nairs going on, and we're going to continue to rack up this percent, and eventually this F-tilt is going to catch you in a spot where I'm mixing up your DI, you're trying to get out of it, and it's going to knock you all the way off the side of the stage. And so I loved what we saw there from REM and the different ways that he approached the game. Cam, though, he's going to have to be able to adjust a little bit faster on the fly if he wants to take the set.
The thing is, we've seen a pick to go to small battlefield. We saw earlier with Dusk and Player One going to a smaller stage. It seemed to help Diddy a good bit. That might have been more match dependent with Game & Watch and Roy, but as a Lucas player, I don't know how impactful it would be in terms of your gameplay, where REM, like you said, was much more methodical, much more grounded in the way they were playing, and denying that space. Does moving to small battlefield give you any pause at all? Because you're condensing PS2, essentially.
Yeah, so I think that moving to small battlefield here can be kind of tough. I think that what really, you talked about, the methodical play from REM is what I think put him back into that set. Because in this matchup, you really do need to play a little bit campy. You've got to try to get the Diddy to come at you. You've got to rely on your PK fires. You've got to rely on getting that banana in your hands and see what kind of combos you can get off of it, while again creating that space with PK fire. When you condense the stage down, when you have less ability to run away, when now that banana throw and that pop gun is going to reach most of the way across the stage, it's going to be a little bit more of a headache for you. You're not going to have that ground to retreat and make the Diddy approach you. Instead, it's going to be kind of in that sweet spot where Diddy likes it, where when he throws a banana at you, it either hits your shield and he can run up with a monkey flip or a grab, or you miss it, and you get the pratfall, and then he comes up and he gets a down tilt into a combo or whatever he has, the freeform stuff that Diddy does. So I think that this stage advantage does go towards Diddy just a little bit, but I look to REM. Man, he's a guy that has really great movement with Lucas, and I love the way that he mixes up his aerial movement, and I think that's what's going to be key here in this matchup, is the ability to hold his double jump, use it and Lucas's air mobility to bait out some of the options from Diddy, and then find his way back towards the stage.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And one thing that I think could be implemented is use of the pop gun canceling, where Diddy is able to shift their momentum in the air, so you can start implementing what REM has been doing over the course of this set. So a little bit of a similar game plan from both of these players. You can see REM still locking down this platform and wanting to maintain that pressure, but Cam playing a little bit more aggressive this time.
Yeah, he is, and I think this is good with the stage, the way that he wants to get towards it. I would have liked to have seen Cam be a little bit more aggressive on that. When you're in the PK Thunder animation, unless you ground it as REM, there's nothing you can do. So trying to get through that and come attack the Lucas, he's going to need to get more aggressive. If REM's going to use that as an option to just poke and prod him when he's on stage, you got to punish him for that.
Yeah, and more specifically is finding your openings and being able to push forward from there. I think right now REM is at least looking to find times where they can poke outside of using something like the Zaire or the PK Fire. Being extremely patient and diligent in keeping this game plan. I think it is a successful plan for REM, but Cam able to almost get that first stock.
Yep.
It's just finding that crime of opportunity.
Yeah, Banana here, man. That is the name of the matchup. You got to have it in your hands if you're Diddy if you want to win it, and we've seen Cam use it incredibly well here as he's looking for just raw up smashes, but instead the stick to the face beat that monkey off the side of the stage, and the first stock going to REM here, who's looking to add a little bit more percentage on, but the Banana back in the hands here of LightningCam. He's under Lucas. And the Banana, yet again, he's done really well of setting it up and throwing it in positions that are going to interrupt what REM has tried to do right there, getting out of it. Soft hit affair, though, into the F-tilt. He's going for the PK freeze. He thought that the rockets and the barrels were going to bring Diddy back to the stage a little bit earlier, but Cam keeping his mental right there and just delaying it enough to get past it.
Doing a really good job of trying to control the stage and at least find an opening to close out REM. Still alive at 150. The rage adds up for Lucas. Every little poke will matter that much more. And I think Game is starting to get into that territory where you have to be pretty careful of any of your conversion points right now, because Lucas up smash and F smash, other items that we've seen REM the fair, to name a few, are all on the table and about to take a stock away. REM is in a great position to move up 3-1 in this game too.
Yes, he is, and getting a good read on how Cam, he has done that multiple times here in this set. He's used the barrels to come all the way to the other side of REM. The falling back air, though, doesn't get the stock at 175 onto Lucas. That's kind of, I'm a little shocked about that one. This one, though, not going to happen again.
Yeah, I mean, at 180, you take that back air, especially on such a small stage like Small Battlefield, it's going to pretty much be a matter of time before that stock collapses. 2-1 in favor of REM, and no change in the gameplay. So they are making sure that they are sticking with this game plan of locking down a platform. Specifically the left side, it might be a strength for REM to perform from that side of the stage.
Well, let me tell you, so when you're playing Lucas, right, one of the things you got to learn is like wave dashing your side Bs, learning how to get that movement going in back and forth, right? And so usually players have one side where they like side being towards one way or the other. It makes it a little crisper on the movement. So to me, it seems like REM likes to, be able to mix up his side Bs toward the right rather than to the left, and that's why he's favoring this left side of the stage.
Yeah, and that completely makes sense why REM would be working from that left side of the stage. Taking a lot of damage, though. Cam is just able to constantly keep poking away. And it feels like REM can't even get back to the stage. They've been trying to either neutral get up or do the same type of recovery to get back to the stage a couple of times. And Cam has capitalized on it numerous times, whether it's looking for the fair or the neutral get up. LightningCam has been all over REM, and at this point, let's just get out of the corner. Find a way to at least break through that wall that Cam has artificially put up in the middle and start poking. Reset on the other side. Find another way to break and get that advantage going again.
Yeah, you're also starting to see REM feel himself here with this movement. He's mixing it up a lot more. He's kind of styling with the movement. That tells me that he's feeling more comfortable. And you can see the pressure on LightningCam. He's hunched forward in his seat. He's really trying to get every ounce that he can out of all of these. The F-tilt, though, Oh, the PK freeze I thought was going to hit, but doesn't quite get there. And again, Rem back to this platform, back towards the side of the stage, gets the snake going into the nair drag down. This time he does read the jump and tries to punish it with the up air, but just a little bit off to the side.
79% onto Cam. What was looking like a untouched stock has slowly started to unravel. And
Ooh,
Rem,
baby.
with the rage, is looking for a way to quickly close
There
out
you
the stock.
go.
The barrels are gone. This could be the beginning of the end. But back to the platform we go with 2 minutes on the clock. Rem is looking to close this out before time becomes a factor.
Yeah, he does. As he grabs the banana here, he's going to look to just throw it up in the air, give him some time, give him some space. Left side of the stage goes Cam. He's over the top of Rem here, who's trying to mix up his movement, but the up tilt does take the stock, and now Cam does have a chance here. Can he get a banana combo going? No, he gets dash attacked in the face off towards the side of the stage. Can he find something back? Not just yet.
Not exactly the way he was looking to close out the stock there, but almost something could have come from those barrels. Cam once again trying to get past and start either a combo using the barrels to fall off or something else. Cam pushes to the other side. Similar things that we've seen from player one, but at this point you have to avoid the grab.
And this point, again, we're talking about it. Both these games so far have come down to the wire on time. A minute left, but the forward air to the face takes the Diddy off the side of the stage. And Rem, you can see, is starting to adapt to what LightningCam is doing, and it feels like he's not got the options that he wants to be able to convert here. And I really, really need to see from LightningCam, you know, being a little bit more comfortable backing off here. You know, I think that his aggression is being used against him. I think he's getting a little bit too clever with some of the mix-ups that he's doing. He continually tries to go to the other side of Rem. He continually tries to jump out of a lot of the combos, and Rem's starting to punish that now. He's starting to catch on to it, and he's saying, hey, man, if you don't adapt, I'm going to keep punishing you the same way.
Yeah, even more important than that, it seems that the way that Rem has set up their defense and is playing overall to try and hold the stage is just something that LightningCam has not been able to adapt to yet. Right now, really being trigger happy with the monkey flips, not going back towards the gameplay style we saw from player one, where you're much more happy to jump and abuse with aerials and Z dropping.
Right.
It is going to, I'm starting to think PS2 might be a decent stage choice, but not 100% a given, seeing how Rem has been playing the course of this set.
You practice like you play, man, and most people practice a lot on PS2, right? So sometimes when you're on that last stock, you're on that last game that you can have, go back to your comfort stage, and that seems like what LightningCam's doing. And this is looking a lot like the beginning of game one, where he's starting to just be free flow with it. He's being aggressive. He's getting into the face of Rem. He's not just being like, all right, I'm going to try to pop you. I'm going to see what I can do. Instead, he's like, I'm taking the game to you. I'm going to use my banana. I'm going to try to get in your face. But here comes Rem back again, making the adjustments, getting that nair drag down. Wanted to get the follow-up there, but instead he falls off to the platform, and he's back towards the ledge.
One thing that I will say that Cam is making extremely proactive choices.
Ooh, baby.
A nice little angel drop there to take away the first stock, and Cam's on the board.
And that's what we haven't seen enough from Cam, is that banana play, man. I mean, when he has had the banana in his hands and he has used it and tried to get these combos off, he has had incredible success against Rem, but Rem's done a good job. Right now, banana, left side of the stage, can't do anything with it, can't pull another one, keeping it away, but he does get the mix up here and comes back to it. It has despawned now. Cam trying to get away, trying to get some space here. Needs to pull out another banana, I think, but instead just going to bide his time, get away from Rem, who does run up, get the F-tilt, and it does take the stock.
Didn't expect that to take a stock.
I think it was a DI mix-up again. I think he was trying to retreat away from him, and he just gets caught into that sweet spot of the F-tilt.
That's okay, but Rem sitting at 90, and right now, the one thing I would love to see come out from Cam, well, besides that F-smash to take away the stock, is utilizing the pop gun cancel in the air. We can see a lot of these monkey flips, but if we can start maybe integrating a pop gun cancel where you're going into one direction, hard shifting your momentum, and feinting away from Rem, you become so much less predictable.
Absolutely here. Again, this is what I'm talking about with Rem. Playing with the banana in his hands, getting stage control. Now you can throw it away. Now you can continue what you do. I think he might have flubbed there. I think he wanted it up there, but instead came out with a fair, and that allowed LightningCam to get out of this. Though, Rem back with stage control, needs to take the stock here if he wants to get the 3-0, wants to try to keep this percentage as low as possible. Again, using that snake to pressure here. Was anticipating a high recovery, but Cam mixes it up right there really well, and he's done very good with these barrels so far.
Kind of feeling a little bit of reminiscent of game two, right? Where we see one player down at a lower percentage trying to quickly poke up to to that kill threshold where you can start getting those conversions, but the big difference is REM is trying to tighten that gap where you have available stage and take it away actively from Cam.
Oh.
However, one button I think we can both agree on is maybe not pressing the PK freeze right
Yeah,
there.
I really thought that was going to be a punish, and it might have been extended for him, but instead, it doesn't really get punished too hard there. The monkey flip does connect. Banana, good tech into a grab there from REM. That could have been deadly for him, but instead, roll behind, trying to get the grab here is Cam, and he's rocking up a lot of extra percentage here, getting that extra credit as the pop gun into the banana, but a good jump out from REM, but he's not able to find his way back into the stock, and eventually he does take it there. I think that was, what was that, the down tilt?
Yeah, that was a down smash. That
Down
took
smash,
it out.
yeah.
And it is a great little kill power move there coming out from Cam, bringing back that first game. Cam does have an avenue back to victory, but we've talked about this, especially during the player one set. Coming back from being down 2-0 in the best of 5 is a lot harder than if you're going blow for blow, 1-1, 1-1.
Yeah, but you look right there. We saw that player Cam on Cam. He's starting to think about it now, and he's starting to get back into it. But winning that first game got a lot of relief on him, made him feel a lot better about himself, and he is ready to come back into this. As REM says, you know what? Stage is not the factor in this matchup. It's going to be PS2 yet again here. As Cam now back to playing a little bit passive, going to see what REM does in response to it.
Yeah, but just keep aggregating data. We've talked about this before in the past where players who do exceptionally well are able to make those adjustments on the fly in between games. It's either not just stock to stock, it's not game to game, it's interaction to interaction, and we can slowly see these players going down their different levels of Yomi, both players just equally trading blows and kind of looking for a glancing hit that'll hopefully convert to more, and Cam is slowly starting to mount that comeback.
He is, and he's like, look, you want to camp over there on that platform? That's fine, I've got a lead. But PK Fire comes in. Back air was not the option I think that REM wanted. I think fair is better, but he was facing the wrong way. That back air just takes a long time to come out, and Cam winning that trade-off is now, again, continuing to try to find his space. And this is what you want to play as Diddy. You want to play this hit-and-run style. You want to get in, you want to get out. You stay in too long, and Lucas is going to have a little bit of advantage, particularly if you don't have that banana in your hands.
Yeah, and overall doing a great job of just getting your little by little pokes. I think possibly weaning off the PK Fire or maybe using something else like the Magnet or the Nair. That interaction where if it unfortunately got parried is a great way for REM to open up Cam and hopefully to drop the shield. Once we've conditioned him enough to start shielding, we've seen REM get great success off of these grabs. Hopefully we can start incorporating that more into the gameplay, but not if Cam has anything to say about it.
Great right there. He's conditioning him. He conditions into that shield. He gets the banana that allows him to convert into the grab. And he's starting again to get this percentage up. He's rocking on this Diddy Kong, baby. He's saying he is the king of the Kongs. There ain't no donkey around here. It's Diddy on top right now.
And doing a real good job of utilizing the barrel explosions to get more and more pressure onto REM. Still just committing to this camping game, even though there is a stock deficit on the side of REM. If you are in their shoes as Lucas, are you at least trying to maybe go back to a more aggressive plan where you're not just sitting under a platform holding the center stage, kind of like he is right now? Or if it isn't broke, don't fix it.
I think that you do need to get a little more aggressive, but I do think that you need to, again, get a little bit more of the banana control. I think that Cam is giving you a chance to use it here as the PK Thunder 2 is very well done. He's starting to notice, again, that these barrels are typically crossing him up, trying to find a way to punish that. That PKT2 was the way that he did it here as he comes back towards the middle of the stage. Cam getting a little bit happy with the barrels, but he has put a lot of percentage here onto REM.
Yeah, not just putting a lot of percentage onto REM, but I think taking safe and efficient trades to where there is minimal risk on the side of Cam, being able to constantly poke, but more importantly, retreat to the corner and force REM to come in, so where once you've already extended, you're able to quickly poke them out, reset the interaction, and say, okay, approach again.
Yeah, he is. Okay, here we go. Banana coming at this. Gets another great trade here for Cam as the PK Fire takes the stock from mid-stage at REM. A little bit of a sigh of relief there, saying, all right, look, I've got a chance here. I got a high percentage. I've got some combos I can get going, but he continues to run right into the face of the banana and the Diddy. Down tilt, trying to find this into the monkey flip. Is this going to be enough at the ledge? It is, Ducks, and a full stock advantage here to LightningCam, who was down 2-0 just a moment ago in this set.
formerly down 2-0, but making it all the way back and clawing all the way at disadvantage. Cam is doing a great job of pressing with items, but more importantly, keeping Rem constantly guessing and sticking to the same game plan. It almost seems like Rem is having trouble guessing a good idea on the roll in with that down air. Diddy is really a character that relies on that momentum, and you can see Cam has reestablished that confidence and is in the driver's seat.
He absolutely is. Here is Nair trying to pressure the shield. Coming back in, wants the PK fire, but the barrel is such a great tool here for Diddy in this matchup. Down tilt doesn't quite get the jab combo off, as now we get an extended chance here, but the PK fire, he's getting matched into his face. LightningCam starting to read when these a little bit higher startup lag moves are coming out and just taking it to Rim.
Overall, just having a really difficult time trying to break through Cam because of the way Rev has been playing this game, kind of sticking to that very stalwart and defensive gameplay. It's been harder to get in and at least poke at Cam. We haven't really seen many grabs coming out on the side of Rem. Maybe the possibility hasn't given itself yet, but lots of PK fires and other options coming out from Rem. The fair pokes, we can expect that, but Cam just fully abusing the situation and understanding what options are coming out and how to play around it.
Absolutely, but right now Cam with control. Again, these games have been going down to the wire on time. Less than 2 minutes left in this one, and Cam in a pretty comfortable spot right now. Uses the barrels to get out of there. A back air, and he is going to go aggressive here towards the side of the stage. Banana in a good spot, but the fair catches him out, and now it's turned around. Rim with a little bit of an advantage in stage control, but it's so hard to mix the Diddy up. He does finally get the F tilt, but he is on his back foot.
140 on the side of Rem. This is where you go back to that camping strategy and you immediately lock down an area and force Cam to approach. The D tilt doesn't convert into anything just yet. Didn't get the right hitbox on the fair, but this is a huge opportunity for Cam. No banana on the field yet. The fair does connect, and we can set up this ledge pressure. Banana in the way, and no way to convert yet. The opening has to be finding a way soon, Show.
Absolutely. Here is, again, you've got to play safe as Rim, but you can't play too safe. 50 seconds left on the clock. You've got to get some percentage up, but the monkey flip is going to catch him, and Diddy Kong the King of Kongs right now going to the 5th game here, and LightningCam, who looked so dejected a moment ago, was down 2-0 in this set. You're talking about how hard it can be to come back from down 2-0, but here's LightningCam finding his stride, finding it back into it, and Rim, I think, a little bit of a rage pick straight back into PS2, not really thinking too much about his options, getting right back into the middle of the game, and I don't know if that's the call for him.
I really think that the chance to get off PS2 was there. I agree. A change of scenery would have been so valuable, but there must be something in either the gameplay or how Rem is approaching, changing their approach, and not necessarily going to the lockdown style that we saw previously with minimal interaction. Rem's finally looking to oppress using some of these better hitboxes from Lucas, like Nair or any of these other aerial poking moves. But lots of Zaire coming out still a little close to an even game. And how would you look to try and break this game open, Show?
I liked what Rim was doing early. He's getting in with the Nairs. He's getting in with the fair. He's trying to get in Diddy's face. He doesn't give him a chance to pull the banana, and, trying to keep him in shield pressure. And then when you get that conversion, get it going. But it's so hard to close this space right now, and he's not able to do it. He's coming in a little bit too aggressively. He's coming in with the PK fires when it's in punishable range. He needs to make sure he's getting back to his fundamentals and playing at his safe ranges and not using high startup moves there early. Is PK freeze, not going to connect yet. LightningCam, though, swatches all the way across the stage. Great banana throw right there to just time out when those barrels come out and get himself back to the middle of the stage.
Yeah, I mean, Cam has been sticking to a pretty efficient game plan of utilizing monkey flip, utilizing the barrel, and finding ways to at least get unique conversions off of their character. You can definitely tell both of these players are character specialists for their specific main, and interesting trade coming out from the barrel with the fair.
Yeah, it is. Oh, here we go. This is the extension that you want. The up tilt's not going to do it right here, but it's a ton of damage. And you are going to get the PK fire at the edge of the stage, and it does get the conversion. Now you've got the banana in your hands. I would have liked to have seen him keep it. He throws it away, and he goes back to this aggressive play style, but he's at 127%. A down tilt is going to convert into something as the up smash just falls out of it, barely not in that sweet spot.
overall, a great gameplay coming out from both. REM slowing down the tempo, knowing they have this lead. It is a good chance for them to just slow down, get these safe pokes onto Cam that we have been seeing over the course of this game. But I want to see how we're at least going to move forward, where Cam is constantly recovering in the same way across the top of the stage using the barrels. Or we can just use the barrels to take a stock.
Rim's starting to get in his own head. I think he's starting to feel like he doesn't have confidence there. He gets a stock lead and he starts to get a little bit scared with it. But now when he comes back into dead even, here he's not playing scared. He puts 80% right onto Cam, right? He's going to have to play without that fear. And Cam, he's getting a little predictable, like you say. He's mixing it up every time across the stage. He tried the PK Thunder 2 punish there, but just didn't have enough distance on it. As Snake trying to get into a combo. Great jump over the top, and he was predicting a roll right there. I like the option, but Cam wisely just holding the spot. Gets the banana yet again, but can't quite find the monkey flip. I think he's getting a little bit too aggressive with these monkey kicks.
Yeah, it could be getting a little too difficult with the, or too happy with the monkey flips. Maybe getting a little too aggressive with the barrels, but REM gets the call out with the PK freeze. Basically sets up this ledge situation back to neutral again.
I think that's a misinput right there. I don't think he wanted that side be that way. But still, again, pretty even right here. These are the percentages Diddy Kong likes. This is where he can get his combos into a smash attack for the stock. But the falling nair into the up tilt, and the stock goes in favor of Rim. But let's see here. Ducks, are we going to see that same kind of scared play that we saw from him after the first stock when he takes it? Or is he going to continue to press his momentum and try to get percentage onto Cam here?
Right now, it seems like, at least from what I'm seeing from REM, is they want to at least try and get calmer plays or something where they can have Cam approach them. Fortunately, didn't pan out in that situation. The up smash did convert to a stock there, but now there's a gear shift fundamentally within REM. You can see once the stock is gone, they're much more willing to go in approach. They say, oh, I have a new fresh percentage. We have to go in and abuse this area. REM definitely is trying to hopefully abuse a lead from this position, but the percent is racking up. Every little interaction brings both of these characters closer and closer to a combo or area where a combo will kill. Excuse me, just lost train of thought there, but have to get off the ledge first.
So you got, again, both these players trying to return to their sides of the stage and keeping that. And this kind of gameplay where they have kept to their sides has worked out so much better for Cam. Rim needs to get back aggressive, but as he's gotten higher and higher percent, we see him back off a lot more. And Cam is looking for the reverse sweep here as he looks to turn this around. He's got a percentage lead. Time down to about 2 minutes left in it. Down tilt into the forward air. And now you've got to be really careful if you're Rim, but you can't let off the gas. You've got the banana in your hands. Can you do something with it? You can't right now. Cam looking to press his advantage, trying to find something towards the Lucas. I'm looking for the barrels to come out soon. He does win this trade. He gets him towards the side. Rim back to the stage. PK Thunder not really working at the ledge just yet, and Cam playing this patiently, backing off. This has been the best strategy for him so far as he gets the banana into the up smash. And LightningCam, man, down 2-0. Had this been a best of 3 early part of the bracket in pools, we're seeing Rim move on, but that's why we're running best of 5s here at MomoCon Ducks. LightningCam pulls it out.
Yeah, a huge sigh of relief coming over for LightningCam. Extremely happy for them with that win. REM played great, but I think part of it was just a little bit of slow adaptation on both sides, which ultimately led to the reverse 3-0 on the side of LightningCam. We are in for so many more great sets, but we are about to go to a 5-minute break coming up. Don't tune away. We have more great Smash coming.